decision. Tornado DDT. Hassan is hitting his moves, but doesn't seem to be doing any real damage. Wonder Kid still in the light green zone. And now locking in the Randy Orton chin lock of destruction. The apocalyptic lock. I'm just watching this match. I don't really have anything to say right now. Wait, what? He did? Oh, that's a cool idea. Okay, guys, I've just gotten it through my headset here. The AWL Commissioner has announced, is asking me to announce to you, that next week it's going to be Anarchy Night. Our next episode of AWL Deception will feature three one-on-one contenders matches and an Anarchy Championship match. Contenders and champion to be decided in one night of Anarchy action. Mr. Kennedy will defend his Anarchy Championship in 1 week. Sounds like a lot of fun. I love the Anarchy match. Meanwhile, back where we are here, Wonder Kid in the extremely light green, bordering on yellow zone. Tidal Wave, Hassan solid yellow. And Wonder Kid right there heals himself back up into the green. Whew, a little less than pretty, but it gets the job done. 10 minutes. 10 minutes and change. We're about at the halfway point. And Hassan starting to build up a little momentum here now, working over the leg. That's a good move. He's got the time to spare right now. And take out the wheels. Take the vertical base away from Wonder Kid, and you take away a good chunk of his abilities, a good chunk of his momentum, a good chunk of his power. I just like saying the word momentum, so I throw it in when it's entirely inappropriate to do so. And 10 minutes, halfway gone, half to go. Wonder Kid gets back up. And one very well placed shot takes down Hassan, but Hassan back up. I think he's wearing a cup. Either that or the computer forgot to program these wrestlers to know how to sell. I'm sorry my commentary's been so darn boring on this match, but I've just been watching the bout, and that's the third! I count 3! Oh! Bear hug slams. Again, it's this is a standard issue Wonder Kid match. Hassan doing his best, slowly taking the champion down, but wait a minute. Wonder Kid doesn't go to the top rope. Shoulder tackle! He just speared him! Wonder Kid just speared Hassan off of the top rope. Holy hell! I've never seen Wonder Kid do that. I guess Wonder Kid's adopting a couple more of these high-flying moves into his arsenal in order to counter guys like Hassan. Irish whip into the corner. Hassan finally with a dominant position for the first time in this match. Hits the press slam. And Tidal Wave. I count about the 5th Tidal Wave. I'm not entirely sure. 8.5 minutes remain. I hate to say this so early, but if Hassan is going to pull this off, he needs to start making an impact and making it now. And there's a good start. Flying head scissors into the yellow. Wonder Kid in the yellow zone. For the first time in this bout, Wonder Kid in the yellow zone. But just barely. Hassan very deep yellow at the moment. But he hits an electric chair, just barely keeping Wonder Kid in the yellow. He has to find a way to get Wonder Kid all the way down into the red zone. He did it before in the 5-minute match. In the 5-minute non-title match a month ago. Last month. Hassan pinned Wonder Kid 1, 2, 3 in the middle of the ring. I cannot stress that enough. Nobody has ever done that before. Wonder Kid is here to avenge. Wonder Kid just wants to avenge his loss right now. He's not really worried about keeping his title. That's a secondary consequence. He wants to hurt Hassan. He wants to embarrass Hassan. And he wants to avenge his one and only defeat. But Hassan has done what few have been able to do, and that is get Wonder Kid into the yellow zone during a title match. 7.5 minutes approximately remain. Tidal wave. It seems like every single match we see from Wonder Kid, he picks a different high-impact move and just spams it. Just uses it over and over and over again. He's done it with the choke slams. He's done it with the bear hug slams. And now he's doing it with this tidal wave move, this fall-away slam. Wonder Kid has never been very pretty in his wrestling style. Never been scientific about it. He's been... Well, he's done stuff like that. He basically just does whatever he can to hurt his opponent until the opponent can't answer the 3 count. Which, you have to admit, is a fairly efficient way of being a professional wrestler. Not necessarily of being a sports entertainer, but of being a professional wrestler. 7 minutes. Well, the energy meters have not changed. Hassan in the deep yellow, Wonder Kid in the light yellow. Tidal wave again, that's got to be the 8th or the 9th, I've lost count. That's the 9th one, I think. 2 tidal waves in a row. If he pulls off another, it'll be an even 10. Body slam. Big slam. And wait a minute, a cover! He's covering him! 1! Only a 1 count, 1.5. Hassan proving he will go for it. He will try for everything. It only takes 3 seconds. Then again, with the longest count in wrestling, it only takes about 5 seconds, roughly. But it only takes a 3 count. Hassan proving, yes, I will go for a cover even if you're not in the red zone. On the 1,000,000 to 1 chance, I just might get lucky. As a wise man once said, better to be lucky than good. Neck breaker, armed Japanese modified arm drag. Oh, and a huge sloppy-looking boot to the face, taking Hassan back down. But now Wonder Kid is in the mid-yellow zone, solid yellow, with 6 minutes on the clock. It is still possible at this point for Hassan to pull this out of the fire and go home as the AWL World Heavyweight Champion. Both men bleeding profusely. Faces looking like human hamburger at this point. Like they're about to lose a game of Doom. Electric chair taking down the challenger, taking down the #1 contender. Wonder Kid's schedule has really stepped up recently. He fought at Aki Assault 3 weeks ago. Actually, he fought at Aki Assault last month. He's now defending the title again this month against Hassan. And another arm drag.